does on the field just blew me away. And today you get him on the workout portion today. Look how, for a guy that's that tall, to be able to move that easily, that's a special, special player. Ends up, look, he's, to give you an idea here, 6'4.5", 253 pounds. He ran 4.54. And watch how easily he moves through the bags.
And one thing that we always talk about with these longer, taller players, do they have the ability to bend, to drop their hips and be in a striking, hitting position? I think we're seeing that out of him.
Look at how, this is pretty darn good.
Look how he stays down.
That's good if you're 5'11". Then you add your 6'4.5".
Go up and get it, and yes, he actually caught the football.
Well, I gave him the brother-in-law toss. He gave him a nice, easy one.
Well, after he went through that drill that way, as fluid as he did, as fluid as he was, they probably gave him a little bit of a break on the end. But he has really been impressive out here on these drills.
And I think when you look at somebody with that length and athleticism in the middle of the field as a quarterback, that's a lot to work through. He's going to be a very, very valuable addition at the next level. And you talk about a big linebacker. Here's another one, Leighton Vander Esch from Boise State. These guys are going to kind of ride together. You're going to compare them because it's so rare to see guys of that stature play off the ball. One of the most productive linebackers in the country, Charles. And today, again, 4'6'5" at 256 pounds. He as well is over 6'4". You can go 10 years without seeing a guy like this. We saw two of them.
And what's happening with these linebackers, they're developing, because we always talk about, are you a 3-down linebacker? These guys are developing pass drop skills better nowadays, playing the passing game. A lot of that is the nature of the sport, because they are throwing the ball even more in college as well as the NFL. And these kids want to be on the field. So even at 256 pounds, he knows how to get into the passing lanes and play the football, catch it, and take it the other way.
Yeah, this is pretty good here.
Nice, easy movement, too.
He wore a neck roll when he played, and I thought, you know what, it makes him look a little bit stiffer than he really is. I think he erased any concerns about that today.
He's old school.
Very loose, very fluid. But
he's old school. Here's a guy you particularly like,
yeah,
Rashaan
Evans did not run the 40, but he, if you want to make a case who had the best field workout, he might be right at the top of the list. Look how easy he moves, and he is a physical thumping player. So this isn't a finesse athlete out here. This is a physical thumper that can also move like this.
Yeah, and Mike Mack was talking earlier about him having struggles getting onto the field early at Alabama, which is not unusual because they're usually loaded in position, but no transfer out, stayed the course, found his way onto the field, has become one of the top linebackers in the college game. An easy first-round selection. And how about this? Out of Auburn, Alabama, and made his decision to go to the University of Alabama. You think that was easy for he and his family? The answer, of course, was no, but he picked the right school for himself.
Yeah, it was a tough decision, but his trophy case is pretty full, so I don't think he has any complaints. Just look at him move right here.
Yeah, the Auburn people, they got him this year. You know, Auburn beat Alabama this year, so they've got that. But overall, for himself and his progression, I don't think he's upset at all that he chose Tuscaloosa.
Shannon Wosu of USC.
This guy's an intriguing player. Came off the edge, was an easy dropper in coverage. 4.65 is a solid number for him.
Actually, you see a lot of guys thinking through the drills and slowing them down, so they're not really fluid.
Here's a USC Trojan right here, and Wosu.
I want to know what the promotion is. What's the next drill you get from him?
When your vision goes up, the ball's still down there. So that's a guy who's used to catching a lot of passes.
Can't tell you, Willie, how many times you see college linebackers. This Malik Jefferson here was the Big 12 co-defensive player of the year with Oronquo.
I think it's fluid. I don't think he pulled up. It looks like it's practice.
You want to talk about a productive player out of the Big 12. Malik Jefferson had a great career. I think Oronquo and Malik Jefferson are two guys teams have studied. They were so highly productive that they were MVP of the Big 12 on defense. You get the natural fits in the NFL, and what do you do with them? Flies to the football.
Shaquem Griffin.
Are you kidding me? And he was a late. Rich, he didn't get invited to the combine until after the Senior Bowl was over.
And that's an Alabama tradition, too. Think about Dante Hightower in the Super Bowl kicking
the right side. Right. So my good hand could be the good one.
Shaquem Griffin is absolutely dominating.